Hello, friends. It's Chapo.
Of course.
Okay. So here's some unvarnished advice here. All right. So let's. Okay. The question is, my wife, and to a lesser extent, I have some concerns about our first grade daughter's motivation to improve herself. I'm not sure I'm putting this exactly right, so bear with me.
Holy shit.
So I'll just stop there and just say, like the letter when I clicked on it was like, hey, like, dear Slate, like my wife and I are concerned about our daughter's lack of motivation, and I was just like, oh wait, like she's not studying for the ACTs or whatever, and it's like, no,
Yeah.
my first grade daughter's motivation levels are
First grade,
pathetic.
a fucking 6-year-old. These people are pieces of fucking dog shit already.
No,
But go ahead.
Hey,
Yes.
The way my wife puts it, our daughter tends to assume that she is the best at everything. But when faced with an actual challenge in doing the thing, she immediately gets frustrated and wants to just give up rather than try. This recently
probably
came up-
because she's a baby.
She's a fucking dumb little kid. Of course. That's what everyone thinks. I thought, yeah, dude. I thought I was gonna be I thought I was gonna be an astronaut who also played rock and roll when I was fucking 4 years old. My internal image of myself was literally John Stamos, but in an astronaut helmet. Like that's who I thought I was when I was 4. I thought I was a fucking piece of ass and I was a genius at the same time. That's what every baby thinks about themselves. Anyway.
It says this recently came up in the context of starting piano lessons. Per my wife, our daughter seemed to pick up the first lesson easily and then went around for the next week talking about how great she is at piano. What a fucking idiot.
I hate
however,
this bitch.
However, at the second lesson, she wasn't immediately able to do it and she instantly wanted to quit. She has done this with things as varied as when she learned to read to how she handles playing video games. Perhaps relatedly, although she has always seemed fairly bright, she has always seemed incurious. She never really went through a why phase, and going back as long as I can remember, anytime she has realized you were trying to teach her something, she would actively reject your doing so. For example,
Wow,
I can
that's
get her to
really
use
weird that she avoided spending more time with you.
Yeah. Yeah, imagine what they're trying to teach this girl.
Yeah.
These just fucking horrible, just like
Python, probably.
yeah, they're trying to teach her. These people fucking stink, dude. These are like fucking middle managers. You know what I mean? Trying to I don't know, teach her fucking Sudoku or something fucking boring. You know what I mean? Show that baby.
You got to make sure she has grit so that she can get a good education and she can be a success.
Show this baby John Wick. I bet you she's fucking enraptured. Show this baby something that fucking rules. Show her Crank. Okay. Let's see if she pays attention.
It's really weird that my 5-year-old, who I constantly berate for giving up too easily and not being engaged enough, is not spending more time with me learning how to be an anti-racist acupuncturist or whatever bullshit thing I want her to be.
Yeah, this baby's bored because they keep trying to read her white fragility. She's fucking checking out. Anyway, go ahead, Willie.
The letter ends, I am very open to the idea that this is merely age appropriate, but my wife is concerned it may not be. Any thoughts? So, I mean, how are we going to get...
Your wife's a psycho. That's the thought.
Yes.
I don't know.
This is this guy. This is the dad sitting quietly staring at the wall in his bedroom while his wife is screaming at Dirk Diggler at the beginning of Boogie Nights.
You're stupid.
Yeah,
you're into nothing.
Everyone throw a Y face.
That's right.
I'm special. I'm curious. I'm gonna be the best piano player ever. Oh, you'll see. You'll see.
This guy also, to me, feels like not only that guy, but also just William H. Macy in Boogie Nights. This guy is going to kill himself. This woman is cucking him. She seems fucking annoying. Anyone who's like, what's going on? Have you ever tried to do anything? First of all, if I had to fucking go to the same piano lesson that little kid did, I'd be like, after hot cross buns, after I nail that, and then the second one, I'd be annoyed. But that's the whole point. Like, your kid is gonna be annoyed. She's a fucking little ass kid. Things are life. First of all, life sucks dick. You have cursed this little kid with sentience. She has to be alive. She has to learn skills. Okay? It sucks cock to learn new skills. It sucks dick to learn. Of course she doesn't want to learn. Of course she wants to go fucking play with her dolls or eat fucking pudding or do something that rules. Learning anything sucks, dick. Your kid is cooler than both you and your dumb bitch wife. Just let her go through it. She's 6, bro. She's a 6-year-old little fucking kid.
Yeah,
I don't know what else to tell this
Let
guy.
her cook. I think she'll figure it out.
Yeah.
That is how my mom explained school to me when I didn't want to go. That like the point of school is that you have to do things you don't like doing. You have to eat a shit sandwich and smile sometimes in life.
Yeah.
I do think, however, though, if you contacted the school or, even were so bold as to contact CPS about these parents or this kid, they would send Peter and Paul from Funny Games to this household. It might be the right move. Who knows?
I think so. I don't fuck with these parents at all. I like this kid. She seems pretty cool. A baby that doesn't want to learn shit, that brags all the time. I honestly relate to this kid a lot. Where you're like, she's like, I'm the fucking man. Do not bring a book around me, motherfucker. What am I, a fucking nerd? Suck my dick. I'm not learning shit. She, honestly, I have a lot in common with this little kid, and I like her a lot.
And this letter brings to mind. I think Felix, you had the idea that Adderall, obviously a dope drug, but it should only be given to people who have jobs. Like if you have a job that you have to sit at a computer, take Adderall. It works. But what work are you doing as a fucking 8-year-old that requires medicinal speed to get through? What's so fucking important?
Having these parents.
Yeah.
It's also the thing of you can tell these people are annoying because they're like, why isn't my kid the best? Why she has all the confidence of being the best because we tell her she's the best every day, but she's not actually doing anything. And it's like you have to teach it. You have to teach the kid to do stuff. These people are just very fucking annoying. You can tell they're already worried about they're doing that thing where it's like, well, if she falls behind in first grade, then that'll impact what middle school she gets into. What middle school she get into impacts what high school she get into. She can't get into a good college, and now she's sucking cock on the street. And it's like, just fucking. It's just like it's a little kid. Let her have some pudding and buy. You know what I mean? It's just like these people stink. I hate them, and we should find them and call Child Protective Services if. That's what I say we do. We get that child out of her clutches. And you know what? Maybe we raise her as podcasters. We raise her as style. A baby between the 4 of us. I think we can figure it out.
I have I think that's a great idea. I've been trying to get all of my exes back at once. And I think that if I raise a baby with 3 other adult male friends of mine, they'll see that I'm serious now. They'll be like, oh, he probably doesn't have a ton of stuff on the floor now.
No.
Because a kid would just eat that stuff off the floor and die. And the kid he's sharing with his friends
having a goat
very much alive.
It's perfect.
Yeah. I love this baby, and I pray that she doesn't turn into a piece of shit like her parents. Although the odds are stacked against her.
Well, okay, problem
stay
solved.
strong, baby.
We are intervening. We are repossessing this child and raising them as a sort of a 4-sided dad collective. And
absolutely,
they will be cool. They will be cool at this point. Okay, next question. This touches on sort of social issues. So it's Dear Care and Feeding. How do I make my life more diverse? Specifically, how can I help ensure my kids grow up in a racially and economically diverse community when our actual community is anything but? For context, we are moving at the end of the summer for my husband's job from a huge East Coast city to a smallish Midwestern one. It's obviously been an insane market to try to find a house, and I'm thrilled that we landed on one that has a great public schools and is the most diverse, decent public schools in the city, but it's still 84% white. There are black and brown people in the city, but not many in our immediate neighborhood. It's really, really important to me that my kids grow up around families that don't look like ours, but I don't know how to begin when it won't be as easy as befriending families in our neighborhood school. I also want to authentically befriend other moms and not just be a crazy white lady driving around asking black moms if they want to hang out sometime. Do I just enthusiastically embrace the families at school who fall into the other 16% and try to organically let it grow from there? Look for book clubs in other neighborhoods and hope I meet people? This is also tied to the fact that in general, I have no idea how to make new friends as an adult aside from friends of friends who are, in my case, all white. I also, of course, don't want to make anyone feel pressured to be friends with us or to feel like I only want to be their friend because they're not white. Am I overthinking this? I just worry if I don't make a concerted effort, my path of least resistance will end up with only white kids and families in our lives. And I want more for my own kids. So I mean,
you know
like,
what?
yeah.
She should think about it this way. If she really wants to, advance the cause of racial justice in this country, she should give the black and brown people of her town the gift of not interacting with her. Because she sounds like a fucking chore. Honestly, though,
Yeah.
this makes me think that there is still a spot in the gig economy that hasn't been yet addressed. A app where if you're just a racial minority, you can be hired